Good morning. I hope you're doing amazing. We just have to pick something up from the freezer. It's right here. And I know you're technically not supposed to put stuff like this in the freezer, but I just like to cool the coffee down a little bit so it gets nice and cold. Oh my god, an iced coffee, espresso shot. Whoa. I do apologize for the wet hair, but it's so much easier to style if you get it wet first and then let it dry, and then you put in the wax and everything else. Today is going to be an epic day. Why? Because it's Wednesday. And what is good about Wednesday? I don't know. I just like Wednesday. I like every day. Every day is good. And today I wanted to talk a lot about gratitude, being happy, because I am genuinely happy. If you saw my last video, I was talking about my body dysmorphia and my performance anxiety and how I deal with those two things. Sorry, my eyes are a little bit wet because I'm tired. It's early in the morning and I always wake up early before a session to get my food done, to get the stuff done, work a little bit, and then I go train and record. And that's amazing. I'm so excited. I always wake up super happy about my day, and that is honestly the point of living, to wake up. We can't be happy every single day, but happy most days. And that's what I want to talk to you about today as well. Because my life is nothing special. It's just kind of regular. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy money, crazy stuff happening. It's pretty much Groundhog Day every single day. But I love it. But let's make some breakfast and then let's hit an amazing session and have a great, great talk, you and I. Sometimes when I have to treat myself, I get an energy drink, and this is obviously not a Monster. Everyone in the fitness industry knows that Monster is kind of like a holy grail, but to me, the Amber is the holy grail. And the reason for that is it has some deep value to me because of my childhood. I didn't have a lot of money, so I never bought the Monster or the Red Bull. I bought the cheap stuff. And when I first started getting a job, as early adolescence, when I got a job, I was in the construction and I was working as we call it in Danish, a placeman, which kind of means that I'm that person who goes around cleaning and getting the other jobs ready. So when the electricians came in or the other handyman came in, I had to make sure that wherever they had to work was clean and ready and their stuff was there on time. So I used to live off these. Every single day I had one of these. And it obviously was a time when I didn't think too much about my health, but I used to drink these a lot. So they have a special value to me. They kind of remind me of the old times when I had to work really hard for any money at all. So I kind of keep drinking them as a reminder that even though I make a little bit more money now, I should not increase the stuff that I spend my money on, because I don't really have those needs. Does that make sense? I don't know if I explained it well. As long as I get food on the table and I have a roof over my head and I'm able to save up a little bit of money, I'm happy. That's all I pretty much need. I'm not really a materialistic person. I'm more of a get a bicep pump real quick kind of person. And it's a much better life, trust me. But today I feel like treating myself with an Amber before I have to hit this amazing session. So I thought, let's go do it. Let's get some heavy weights in, let's get big biceps, because that's the goal. And then let's meet here after I've done a couple of exercises to talk a little bit more. Let's do it. Oh, much better. And now it's time to do 30 minutes on the bike. I had this. Apparently in America you call these pigs in a blanket. In Danish you call them pølsehorn. I think you also may call them a sausage roll, something like that. But apparently pig in a blanket. And I understand because if you see the bread is kind of like a blanket for the meat. But I don't know, it feels weird to call a pig in a blanket. But I made 2 of these because normally I wake up early to make breakfast and lunch for my girlfriend. And every single day she wants 2 of these pigs in a blanket. And I woke up today super tired thinking that she had to go to work. So I just prepared the food and then she told me, listen honey, I don't need it. So I thought, okay, I might as well just bring them. I already ate one. And now I'm gonna eat the other while sitting on the bike, drinking some liquids and just hanging out for 30 minutes. Today's session has been such a success. As you can see here, my numbers are good. I did a couple of PRs today throughout my what's it called? Throughout my working sets, that's what you call them. So it was awesome. My main goal every single time I walk into the gym is to try to do one sort of PR, either in more kilograms, pounds, or more reps. So that's pretty much my goal every single time. Also to make sure that obviously high intensity with proper form, because a lot of people have this, sometimes we get this bad habit, and I've done this myself many times. As I'm trying to reach higher kilograms or more reps, I kind of neglect my form a little bit. So let's say I'm doing a fly, instead of keeping my chest up and making sure to stretch my arms, I sometimes, bend forward a little bit just to make it easier. And we also got to remember the body is very energy efficient. So when doing a movement, sometimes your body can think, all right, if we do this movement, and it's very automatic, you don't think about it. If you twist our body a little bit this way or do a certain thing, it's gonna make the movement easier. But we kind of have to work against our natural thought process to make sure that we actually target the muscle we want to target. It's very important. So I try to make sure that I actually get stronger and not just kind of neglect my form. So that's something to keep in mind as well for you. Record yourself. It's also something that I tell people. Record your sessions. You don't have to do like me, filming, recording everything, but record a couple of sets here and there just to see how is my form, how is my intensity. You have no clue how awesome it is to look at your video, to look at yourself and see the mistakes or the good things you're doing. Because sometimes you could think, listen, I'm not sure if I'm doing this movement right, but then recording yourself, you see, hey, I did it perfectly fine. So it's also to spot the good things you're doing and obviously to celebrate your PRs and your wins. That's very important. Let's get these 30 minutes done and then let's meet outside for a little chat. One thing that I absolutely love after a gym session is just sitting out here and looking at all the beautiful boats. Obviously you can't see them, but I will show them to you in a second. I will record some of the boats and a little bit while I'm walking around. It's so peaceful sitting out here after a session. It just makes me appreciate life. Sitting out here looking at all this makes me think about how small I am in this world and how unimportant I am. I'm not important at all. And I love that feeling. I love knowing that I'm not important. Because that makes life a lot more easy to handle. Because you don't put too much pressure on yourself. I put a lot of pressure on myself. So having that feeling every once in a while where I'm just like, damn Benjamin, you're just like everyone else. You want to get food, you have to train to be healthy, you have to drink water to be hydrated. You have to make money because you need these things, and that's it. That's it. That makes me so freaking happy. I don't know why. It makes me so excited. It makes me so relaxed and just living in the moment when I feel this way. Look at this bench over here. How nice it is, how nice it looks. It's just beautiful. All right, focus on my face again. Focus on my face again. And now for the rest of the day, all I have to do is work and spend time with my family. And that's one thing that I'm blessed. My parents are still alive and I'm gonna spend the time that I have with them. If you still have yours and you are in contact with them, appreciate them the most of your abilities, to the most of your abilities. And I'm definitely gonna do that. I appreciate you so much for watching. I hope you're doing amazing. And I also hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.